How's your spirit? Mind, peace. I'm in the midst of trying to see something. This is only things that gets a little bit irritating. Because I am in the last period. There are no live buried today, though. I just wanted to check a couple of things and make sure that my audio is doing what it's supposed to connect appropriately. And I wanted to be able to share this. It's just been a long time. That might be it. We'll see. Hang on for a second. I'll be right. And one of my headphones just went out. I'm not worried about it much. Um, I'm really just want to discuss with you um, something that I've seen of late. People refuse to believe that they can't manipulate me into not speaking my truth. And the Church of Scientology has been up to some technology along with the Nation of Islam and the mathematics that the Nation of the 5% and uh, the Nation of Islam use. I'm a spiritualist, and I understand that math. It's just all it does is give you an understanding of where portals can be opened. What your intention is when that portal is open is what's really at play here because we have a president who went on a witch hunt, and then we found out that he's a witch. Ain't that some shit? And he can lie and say he didn't know it. Yet when you get together with a bunch of men and you circle jerk over a picture of a woman, well, that's all it takes. When you are manipulating young men and women into grooming other children and men and women, you're a pedophile predator piece of shit. And I stand on business. It's just, I'm a child of a cultist. And they wanted to make it as though I was also an occultist. So the thing that I had to do was show and prove to you that the occult exists, it's real, it's right in front of your face, and it's been here ever since Dianetics. Eugenics is nothing more than white supremacy in American form, also known as neo-Nazism. Who do we call neo-Nazis today? It's the second Reich of the Trump Third Reich attempt. Makes sense? We're in the midst of his second term. He's looking for a third. In order to achieve a third, he has to get rid of those of us who believe in the Constitution. How is he going to do that? Eugenics. White is right, and he is the rightest, whitest white man that anybody knows because black people gave him the green light to be the way that he is by way of his money. Thing is, only a few people know. Donnie don't know what the hell he's doing with his money. And Donnie's money was funny until this go round. You still got to pay off debt to the vets. Simultaneously, he done took billions in Bitcoin money. He done got an airplane and all kinds of things. Now, what do you think that's payment for? If not opening the door to open warfare against American citizens who won't come along with his kingdom theory, so to speak. Makes sense? And then let us not forget his penchant for conspiracy. Why do you think that he went after opening up certain files first? The ones that would hurt black people and make them turn against themselves. Join him, especially black men. It was easy. Black men are already looking like this, pissed all the time about what's going on in their lives and being vilified for some shit that they never even did. They're listening to white men talking about, I ain't gonna pay nobody for what my granddaddy did. Are you fucking kidding me? Black people have been paying for centuries for some shit your granddaddy did. Bitch, please. Go tell Grandpa Buff I said that shit. So I can mollywop his old ass out of existence too, honey. If you can't get with the times more than being able to use a phone to get online and talk shit about people who served this country even when this country did not love them, you can eat a dick, bitch. I stand on business. And business says it was a bunch of bent out of shape veterans who got in line with Donald Trump and sold out the United States government. I'll wait. I think you should call it Operation Signal Gate. Trying to keep me, left your signal open. So I had to close it by way of exposing the crack whores in the city of Tucson you leaned on to target me and keep me from my political dreams and this victory. Although it was always coming down, because I'm the real deal Holyfield. You had to get with Elon Musk to reverse engineer the brain mapping that was done by the Russians. Gardenscapes was the game, Donald, and I played you. Not my fault. I'm a gardener. I'm a chef by trade. I told you, Jesus was a chef too. You're the Pharisees, and I was going to bring you to your knees by way of the truth. Americans put God over country, no matter which version of the Most High God they believe in, Donald. God over country, and both over one man's decision that he wanted friends in foreign places. Makes sense? We took the same oath, so to speak. I'm holding you to it, just like the veterans around the country and everybody else who said, this will not stand under my watch, Mr. President. I'm handling my business. It's coming up on 420. Now that I've smoked me, a president, and an oligarchy conglomerate, I'm gonna go smoke a blunt. I bet you I get something to eat too, no matter what you do, because I stay true to the Most High God and to the country that raised me. I grew up under the flag. I grew up under veterans and military families. I had access to all the same training as our soldiers. I didn't put on a uniform. I didn't go down range. So knowing that I was going to be running for the presidency and my son was in the United States military, I took it upon myself to train for what it was he was training for. Do you know what that was? My youngest son wanted to be a ranger, so I decided I would do the same thing. Train for that explicit level of danger so I could recognize it before I sent our men and women off to do that thing. Because sometimes we got to do that thing. And if that's the only way that we're going to get you out of office, Mr. President, well, the people have formed a resistance to your bullshit. And we have a right to fight back. We have a right to form a militia. We have the right to speak truth to you and to bear arms and stay right where we are and dare you to come and take us out of our homes, take our guns from us, take our voices away from us. We never had to come up to the White House. You get to meet us on the street, and you get to do so, Mr. President. I believe it's fear, yours, not ours. We've seen war before, even if it wasn't on our shores. We're not afraid. As you can see, training is easy when you've got committed people like me to this country, to this flag, and to the peace that we promised everybody inside of our borders and the people we call our allies. See, you can't advocate for peace from a place of tyranny. Doesn't make sense. Never has. You're on the back foot. Time to get with it. Juice.